could interview and go back and forth.
What state?
And Dave, if you want to be there, you can.
No, he can't be.
I'm sure I'm busy.
My ego cannot handle. I sit next to Dead on Dave enough. I live much too close to him. I have to go over his house. There is no way when I make my appearance. Actually, Tommy, I got to be honest with you. I'm a selfish bastard. Can I go on after Tosh.0? What's going on, everybody? Tommy C here. I was lucky enough to have a conversation with YouTuber TommyNC2010, otherwise known as Tommy Finton. And I got big news for you. He is going to be on Tosh.0 May 5th, 2015. Check your local listings. That's right. We're lucky enough to have him in the Joe Cronin community. He's a big caller. He's a contributor to the Joe Cronin Show. He is also has some pretty big stuff on his resume. He was in season 11 of the reality show, the MTV reality show, Made. He has to become a filmmaker, and that's exactly what happened, and he gave birth to the film Oddball. I'll be putting that in the description box below. I was lucky enough to have some fun with him on my channel. He goes on Dead on Dave's, he goes on Joe Cronin, it was my turn, and I think we had a pretty good conversation. Here it is, our conversation with TommyNC2010.
I was like, well, I'm doing a show. He's like, can I call in? I'm like, well, it's not my show.
Don't you dare tell Tommy NC not to call. That guy's radio gold. I'm mad at him because he's giving so much shit to Cronin, not me.
Well, I didn't tell him not to call.
He was good last night.
Literally right when you were playing the theme music.
Really?
Yeah, we were wrapping it up.
Oh, wrapping up.
Now, from here on out, if you want, I could stop the presses for a Tommy NC alert. I could do that.
No, you just tell him offline. He's allowed to call at any time.
Oh, okay.
He inspires me.
He inspires all of us.
And I'm kissing his ass because he's going to be on Tosh.0.
You know, he got banned from MCW for like a month or 6 months or something.
For what?
For being Tommy. I have no fucking idea.
Banned? Who banned him?
Yeah, they banned him.
For what?
Because he comes on, not everybody thinks he's the gold that you do, because he comes on and he just basically wants to give shout-outs for 11 minutes.
That's funny.
He just sits there for 11 minutes. He like, I want to give shout-out to Ray and JoJo. And like, people are like, what the fuck? And just like, every time Tommy talks again.
So they told him
you're to my boy.
Did they? Oh God, have him call in now. I want to ask him about his banning. I want to have this go up.
Hey, what's up, Tommy? What's up, man?
Tommy NC, 2010. What was I going to ask?
The myth, the legend.
All right. I want to know why you got suspended from MCW.
Why I got who was saying that? I did. Suspended from it.
You told me you got suspended from MCW.
Well, I can't really discuss why I got suspended, but
you didn't tell me it was hush hush.
Why not? Why can't you talk about it?
Yeah, why can't you talk about it?
It's no big deal.
Now I'm off suspension, so everything is fine now. So
it's like it's all good. So let's not bring it up.
So so you're off suspension. So you did your time. Were you disappointed when you got the suspension news?
Kind of. I was kind of flustered about it, but I kind of cooled my heels for a while. Now I'm coming back, but I'm not saying when I'm coming back. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be interesting. And if you watch the promo after the MCW event, you'll see what I have on my plate for my character.
Oh.
Hey, but I didn't know it was hush hush. My bad, buddy.
Not hush hush anymore. It's not certainly hush. I don't care.
You got to tell me sometimes, pal.
Like what was the reasons you were given? I mean, was this an official meeting? Did you have to sign a document or anything like that to be suspended?
No, there was no document, but I had broken some rules about some stuff, and they kind of got mad at me for that. So
did you agree with these? Did you agree with these rules, or were you not aware of these rules?
Some of it, some of the rules I was aware to, and I guess I had made MCW look like it was some kind of thing that it wasn't, but I was always just trying to make MCW look positive, and you could be a part of MCW. You just have to send in an audition tape, but the guys have to pass it by and see if you could be a part of MCW.
Oh, you have to be a part of it. I didn't. How did your audition tape go, Dave?
We didn't have one.
Oh, that's right. We didn't have one.
We got told, I don't know, or do a fucking promo. We're like, what?
Don't tell me. Did they make you put in an audition tape, Tommy NC? Or no? You didn't get one either, correct?
No, I just, one day I stepped into a room and I just started talking to these guys and I was like, hello. And they're like, hey, TommyNC2010. I'm like, well, hello there, guys. He's like, we're fans of the Joe Cronin show.
Yeah.
We run a thing called MCW. And I'm like, would you like to be a part of it? And I said, sure. And I just started doing promos and stuff like that. But I like doing it. It's a cool thing. And
looks cool.
I like standing in front of the green screen and doing stuff like that, doing all sorts of character stuff.
I'd like to have a green screen. I think I'd do some funny stuff about a green screen. Okay, Tommy, I've danced around the issue long enough. Why were you suspended?
Because I guess I had broken the rules and made the MCW look like a charity case, and they didn't like that.
Oh, you invited so you kind of invited everybody to be there?
Yeah, well, I made it look like a charity case, and they were
charity
kind
case
of,
for what? I mean, like, what do you mean? Do you think
he probably didn't get a very good explanation. It sounds like
Hey, Tommy, you're watering down the product. How do we make our stars shine like Joe Cronin and Tommy C and Dead on Dave if we got every boob off the street? Is that what they said to you?
No. No.
Tommy's trying to protect his job here, man. Leave him alone.
I don't give a shit. I guess I'm losing the money in the bank.
Well, someone's not a global champion anymore.
Was there any very specific rules that you broke that brought specific rules? Thanks, Dave. I've been in German class. Rules that you broke. Other rules that you broke that maybe made Jack Tunney, Dave Rose, unhappy over at MCW.
Dave Rose, man.
Oh, geez. I don't think I want to. The thing is that everything is fine now. That's in the past.
Yeah.
So I really just don't want to have, as they say, when you put water in a pot and you start boiling it and it starts going over, and then all of a sudden your whole kitchen catches on fire.
Yeah.
You want to leave the water simmer, and then you put your potatoes in, then you make them simmer up, then you mash them, and then you eat it.
I'm not familiar with that.
No, I'm not familiar with that either.
I'm not familiar with that saying, but I think we get the gist.
And that's a good point, Tommy. But what were you suspended for? What are some of the other issues you were suspended for?
Well, here's the thing, Tommy. See, I really don't want to talk about it. Everything is fine. Everything is peachy.
Tommy,
and,
tell me. You have to. Tell me right now. Tell me.
The gist of... No, you're crazy.
Ah! Tell me right now. Tell me what those people did to you. Tell me. I'm a reporter. I'm a reporter of the Joe Cronin universe, and you're gonna tell me right now.
You show us on the doll where they touched you.
Tell us. Don't worry. You have complete secrecy here.
Yeah, Joe Cronin said he wasn't recording that segment.
Tell me. First of all, here's what I'm going to say. Even though I don't know what you're suspended for, I think it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit, and we're taking your side. How about
Always.
that?
Well, everything is fine now, and so one thing I'm really excited about right now is the whole Tosh.0 event.
I bet. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And Tommy C, man, I'm going to I may stay. I'm trying to stay home tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do an interview tomorrow, I can make a special show for you. Having you come on, we can interview and go back and forth.
What state?
And Dave, if you want to be there, you can.
No, he can't be.
I'm sure I'm busy.
My ego cannot handle. I sit next to Dead on Dave enough. I live much too close to him. I have to go over his house. There is no way when I make my appearance. Actually, Tommy, I got to be honest with you. I'm a selfish bastard. Can I go on after Tosh.0? You think you could make me? Hey, Tommy, I stood up for you in this unfair suspension from MCW. I've stood up for you publicly before. Maybe it's time to look at your friend, Tommy C. And by the way, I'll never ask you again why you've been suspended. If you put me on, I don't know, like a day or two after Tosh.0.
And you know what?
Okay.
Would you do that for me?
Be there for the interview.
Would you do that for me? And I will make sure Dead on Dave is blocked from your Skype account. And
what? Dead on Dave is cool. What are you talking about?
No, you weren't in the army with him.
This kid gets it. Dead on Dave.
You weren't in the army with him. He looks kind of cool and he talks kind of cool, but he's a bit dopey. I mean, there's a dopey aspect to Dead on Dave. You know what I mean?
Tommy, we'll let Tommy C think that. It's okay. It's our secret. We know who's cool.
Dead on Dave.
Oh, by the way, I want to let you know something.
Sure.
Now, we're going to have a set date, but I'm going to be sitting down one-on-one on a Skype call or maybe a Google Plus Hangout with the one and only B. Rotten.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do that before.
No, everything is fine.
Could you do this? Is that,
down,
please,
talked.
Tell me that's before a Tosh.0, please.
What?
Is that before Tosh.0 or after?
Well, we don't. I don't know exactly.
Don't you dare reward that guy. I'm serious.
Try to do it before time.
Don't you dare reward that guy. And by the no, you have to do it for me, but you can't do it for him.
He's actually a cool guy.
If you put no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not a cool guy. He's sucking your ass. Believe me. Trust me. He's sucking your ass. Nobody writes something like that. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't care about you making up for anything, but isn't that kind of weird that he would get like mainstream exposure like that after he was such a dick to you? It's like he's being rewarded for bad. Do it before. Make sure it's before. And if it's after, make sure it's at least 12 months afterwards for B. Rotten. And then put me on May 16th. And you can ask me anything.
TommyNC2010 goes against TommyNC. Who will be the winner?
I think you. I would be willing. I would in an audio. Are you a religious man, Tommy?
Yes, I am.
Good. I would be willing to wash your feet like Christ did. If you put on, if you put me on right after Tosh.0, I will wash your feet like Christ did that for the apostles. They like showed up for the Last Supper and they're like, "Yo, Jesus, what's going on?" And he's like, "Hey, take a seat. I got the soap. Let's relax." "Yo, Jesus, you're like the Messiah and shit. I can't sit down. I'm washing your feet." And that's what I'm gonna do for you in an audio manner. And if you fly to Germany, I'll wash your feet. Because I'll hire some girl down the street to touch them for you. So believe me.
We will get you laid in Germany. Buddy.
Oh, we'll get you laid in Germany. Are we allowed to talk?
I actually have. My mom has relatives in Germany, actually, but
really,
the flight is so expensive.
It is. It's ridiculous.
That I never had the time to fly over to Germany. Well, my brother and my mom have been to Germany, but I have never been to Germany because
you're in Ohio, right?
No.
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, you're North Carolina. You have relatives in Germany. Oh, do you know what part of Germany?
Well, no, I don't know what part of Germany they live in exactly. I just know they live in Germany. That's all I know.
Well, if you're close to me and Dead on Dave, and you are in this area, if it works, please, we drop everything to come meet you for sure.
Absolutely, we'll pick you up at the airport.
Yeah, and tell your mom that prostitution is legal, and we know right where to get you laid. I'm sure your mom will appreciate that.
Oh God, man.
Yeah. I've never done it before. That would
be an episode. That would be an awesome episode.
Oh God, are you kidding me?
Dude, we can take episode of the Dead on Dave show.
I think actually though, I think if you take a camera in those places, like some Turkish guy comes out of the there's like an alarm. There's an alarm button for jerk offs like that. You know? I'd actually. I don't know
if you've ever seen my video where I did the good deed about throwing the stuff in the dumpster, and the Indian guy comes out and jumps on my case.
For what?
Okay. My friend, one of my other friends here on YouTube, his name is James Worley, and he does good deed videos, so it inspired me to do that. And I found all this stuff, like a big tarp on the side of the road, just laying there like garbage. I picked it up, started shooting a video. I go to this dumpster, and I don't even, because since I can't read, I can't tell it's wrong to throw garbage into a dumpster. So I do it, and this Indian guy comes out and says, "Oh no, you're not supposed to throw stuff in my dumpster." No.
That type of Indian. I went the other. Indian.
I thought it was not.
Would you like to come to our casino, Indian? Yeah.
Why don't you come to our casino? Actually, how come all those Indians look Italian? Yeah. Hi, I'm Chief Eddie runs with spaghetti.
I'm Chief Clams.
He's talking about. Would you like a Slim Jim, Tommy? Yeah. And I've noticed that some of them have been missing and you haven't been paying.
Yeah, he's talking about tech support Indian.
How can I help you? You're calling direct to Bangladesh.
Interesting thing is, I haven't been in that gas station since that incident, and the other day I walked in there, and he was starting to jump on my case, and I said, "Excuse me, you better shut up. I have money in my hand.
Yeah,
I need to buy something."
You know what? You know what she should do?
I didn't say the word "shut up."
Tommy,
I just pointed my money at him, and I said,
Tommy,
I gave him that look.
You know what she should do? You know what she really should do? And I know you're better than this, but I'm not. Here's what I would do if I were you. First of all, let me ask you: do you have to go to that store, or could you not have to go to that store if you wanted to?
I don't really have to go to the gas station. I have plenty of gas stations around me.
Okay, good, perfect. That's perfect. It's perfect. Because here's what I want you to do: I want you to run in that store and put your arms out to the side like an airplane, and then when you're like, pretend you're flying through the aisles, and while you're flying, just yell "turbulent" and then start knocking all this shit off the shelves. And when the police come to say, "Hey, I'm autistic, I don't know what the fuck happened," you know, and you will get off, sir. You will get off, and you can come to us, and we can laugh and laugh and laugh. Just go in, just do something really. If you're gonna do something horrendous once in your life, do this. Just go in there, and you got to make it, because I know you're not that type. You're not in the autism scare like that. But you're good enough to know it's funny, and people will feel sorry for you and let you off the hook. And then, you know, give them an autograph and tell them you're on Tosh.0. That's what I think.
Whatever you decide to do, just make sure you make a lot of noises while.
A lot of noise, a lot of stuff on the floor,
a lot of waving of the hands.
You know, or even better, you can go in there. I'm really outraged what happened in Baltimore, and then set the place on fire. You know.
I love bubbles. I've seen a song that Ray Romano sings, "Bubbles." That's my hiney. Bubbles.
Hey, I probably we should go to bed. It's like midnight our time.
Yeah, fucking asshole. Yeah, I'm tired.
Oh, come on. Tell me this wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it.
Oh, yes, it was.
All right, Tommy, you don't look, not to be a total toolbox. You don't have to put me on after Tosh.0, but I would really appreciate it.
By the way, Tommy, if you put him on after Tosh.0 before you put me on, I swear to God, I'm taking every side of
You don't have to listen to Dave, because I'll tell you why you don't have to listen to Dave, because I have more subs.
He has more subs. But who had you on a low-rated creators corner first?
Who, me?
I did. Never forget.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sensing.
You know what I'm gonna do, Tommy? You know what I'm gonna do, Tommy? After you're on Tosh.0, I'm gonna call your Skype every 15 to 20 minutes, just to remind you.
Remember who's the co-host of friggin' the Raw Review, the show you love to call in. I got Paul there. Remember who's the co-host?
He does Paul there, but he's not the guy. At Shot for the Point, I'm the guy.
They don't play hockey in North Carolina.
No,
they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. But I'm still the guy.
Okay, I have an idea. Whoever is going to make a match for if now here's the thing: the person that has to approve this match, has to be the owner of MCW. That's Mr. Mayhem, Marky D.
Yeah,
and if Mr. Marky D is listening, a match versus Tommy C versus Dead on Dave, and whoever wins that match will be the person to be on Tommy Talks after the Joe Cronin show. So it just depends on what Marky D says, and if that match will be approved, and whoever wins that match will get on Tommy Talks. How about that?
Tommy, this is why you have so many subs on YouTube, because that's genius. I got to be honest with you. He
played us like a fucking fiddle.
Yes, he did. It's not fair because I have to let a computer decide, but it also, I might actually watch MCW because of it.
Because something's at stake that affects him directly.
And I can't even cheat.
No.
I would cheat too.
I know.
That's a good idea. A good idea. We're going to put that out there for everybody. Thank you very much. Both Dead on Dave and TommyNC. You're the best.
You guys should both make promos against each other for that match if Marky D approves that match.
Get that in Marky D's ear. I think he's going to get it in his ear pretty quick, because I'm probably going to upload this.
Right now,
yeah, I don't think I'm going to bed. I'm too hyped up now. I'm too mega hyped up. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.
Peace with chicken grease.
Peace in the Middle East with chicken grease, and North or South Carolina too. And make sure you
And
destroy...
I'm TommyNC2010. I'm keeping you on the inside fact. And you're watching Shot from the Point. And also, check out Dead on Dave.
He's a fucking promo machine.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck.
And meant like that. And check out Dead on Dave if you get time.
If you get
and also watch Trailer Park Boys on Netflix, season 9. And
what the fuck?
What's that?
They're not paying you.
Who's Trailer? No, don't tell. Don't.
It's that Canadian show Dave likes.
You make. Hey.
You should watch it, Tommy. It's pretty cool. It's funny and stupid at the same time.
I hate television. I despise television. I hate everything.
That's why we're on YouTube.
I'm like a hipster that hates hipsters. I'm terrible. I don't like anything. The only thing I like on the earth is The Walking Dead, and all I do is criticize it after it's over.
Basically, yeah. You try to talk yourself out of liking it.
Yeah.
If you want to criticize a show, I think you would really... It took me a few episodes just to get in the Trailer Park Boys, and then after one day I was just home by myself. I just turned it on. I started watching it. I just like, wow, this thing is catchy. They're criminals. They go to jail. They just are simple. They're Canadian rednecks. That's what they are.
You know what? Here's my thing. If I have to take 7 episodes to find out a show's good, it's not worth watching. That's what people keep telling me about Breaking Bad. Oh, you got to get to the 3rd season. That's like 40 episodes. Like, why do I have to get to the 3rd season? Why isn't it good now?
Well, you think about it, though. If people judge us in that manner, we'd be fucked.
After the 40th time, you watch a breakfast scene, and it's just quiet, and it's awkward silence, and it's like pancakes. You know, you kind of get into the series, you know, a little bit because of the character Walter White becoming the tough guy in the series.
It sucked, Dave. It was the same goddamn show. Retarded white kid who thinks he's black screws up. A really smart science teacher who's dying of cancer fixes it. That's the show. You know, yeah. I almost expected it. It's another fine mess you got us in, Jesse. I mean, that's what I expected every episode. Goddamn Laurel and Hardy with smack, you know, or Crank.
Why is it that these networks thinking, yeah, let's make the drug dealer look like a good guy? You know, this is from a realistic perspective. Yeah, this is really smart.
That's the only thing I found. Dealer. That's the only thing I found real.
Yeah,
what I could have liked
loves
about
the
it.
Anti-hero.
I'm really bad. I love horrible people. You know, I don't say I like horrible people. I like people that mainstream people find horrible.
You're an anti-hero guy.
Yeah, I am an anti. Yeah, that's true. I like my favorite wrestler is Roddy Piper in Austin. Yep. Oh,
I hit his head with a coconut.
Yeah, that's exactly. I hit Jerry Stuggo with a coconut. He still talks about it.
He does.
Why don't you go up there and climb around and swing around like a monkey?
You want a banana? Here's a banana.
And a banana has a banana. No, then that was great. It's the greatest fucking promo in wrestling history. He goes in a racist tirade and he hits this Samoa in the head with a coconut. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. It simply doesn't get any better than that.
It's because he did it first.
And here's another thing: like everybody remembers Piper now, like in WCW when he was old and slow. He was very athletic when he was young. He was very fast. Too. He wasn't sharp. He wasn't a sharp tech wrestler, but he was a really like Austin. He's a fast brawler. You know,
very, very similar to Austin, but he was actually really built in the younger days too. He had a really big, broad chest.
He did have a broad chest, but he had like that old 1950s or 60s wrestler body. He never had like the muscles, but I mean, he got over with mic work and the fact that he was very intense in the ring.
Psychology, the ring psychology.
Yeah, but I mean, like when he used to go off and start beating on somebody, you were like, "This is insane!" It was great. It was great. All right,
now, question. Sure. When Andre would wrestle, now one thing about Andre the Giant, is it true that Andre used to take his thumb and shove it up Hulk Hogan's rear end as a move?
Absolutely.
Why not?
You know what it was called? Stick your thumb up my ass. I don't know. No, I don't.
I was really expecting
I don't know, Tommy. I don't know a lot of things, but I'm willing to. I don't know. If I was going to put money on anything, I bet that's not true.
You know what, though? If he wanted to, who's going to stop him? He was Andre the fucking Giant.
Yeah.
But you know what I think? Okay,
where did you? What website did you read that rumor on?
Yeah, where did you get that one?
Is it?
I heard it off of
Dead on Dave.
I was watching the episode of Trailer Park Boys, and they said that it was one of
that was a fake show, Tom.
Moves.
Yeah, you know what the fucked up thing? That's a fake show talking about fake wrestling. Yeah. So probably
I don't trust your source, Tommy.
I don't trust your source. Mainly because it's Canadian.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. It was actually it made me think. I'm like, that could be a move, but that's kind of gross.
Let me ask you about Tosh.0. Did he treat you nicely?
Yes, he did. They treated me like a star. Like
did they really?
I felt unusual sometimes because whenever we go to like a set, I would be sitting in the car until everybody got everything set up, and I just wanted to get out of the car and help everybody else and do stuff. But they were like, Tommy, just sit here in the car, the nice air conditioning car, and you can get out and do your stuff. And I was like, this is odd.
That's cool.
Well, that's fantastic. They treated you good. Was Tosh? Right. I guess Tosh did goof on you a little bit though, right?
Yeah, he there was occasionally a goof, but then here's what I say. I say after the show, free open, range, everybody can get an interview with me. I will make time for people for interviews, and I'll let out all my secrets after Tosh.0.
Oh, you can't reveal too much what happened, I guess. That's right. Oh, don't.
No, because also I promised Joe Cronin that I would do an interview with him, so definitely he's up there also.
Yeah,
and
Joe gets
you're
the
there,
first,
and Dave is there, and I have a lot of people that want to know, so,
No, don't.
Tommy, look, man.
Just interview me. Do it.
Honestly, no, wait. Honestly. You don't have to interview me. Your friendship is more than enough for me.
Not for me. I want to be interviewed by you so I can get a bunch of subs. Not for me.
Dave. I cherish your friendship.
Dead on Dave is
Remember that when you make your decision.
Dead on Dave is probably a better person, but I'm more competitive. And
just remember all of this when you're making that decision, that your friendship is what really matters.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
So when you're thinking about
I know, Dave, I have to say that, I want to say something to you guys. I do cherish the fact that you guys have invited me into this wrestling family, into this community. And a long time ago,
Tommy. I'm winning. I got him now. It's over.
Why do people who say nice stuff always win? You big phony.
Oh, God.
Me, phony. When I say something, I mean it.
Oh, no, I'm the phony.
Oh, no. He's big. Dave's a big phony. Don't let Dave tell you that he's not using you. Go with the guy that says he's using you, because at least you know he's honest, and that's me.
Don't let the smooth beard
Tommy C. And you know what? Is there any brotherhood left between Tommies? I mean,
oh, you cheap bastard!
I mean, we have the same name.
Bastard.
We have the same name. TommyNC2010. 35.
He can't even say your name.
I don't even know.
He can't even say your name. Right.
I don't have to say his name right to know that I'm inspired. All right. Inspire. Right, Tommy? One Tommy, two another. Inspired.
I'm inspired.
Oh, inspired. I was like, huh?
Oh yeah, inspired. Past tense. Inspired. All right. I'll let you guys go, and I'm gonna get on the phone with Jack Tunney right now of MCW and let them know that I don't approve. I don't approve of this. I do not approve of the suspension. By the way, I do not approve of it. I do not approve of it. And,
I honestly about that. That's in the past, and I'm just happy to go forward. That's my thoughts on it, and that was in the past. I'm leaving that in the past, and I'm living for today and going into the future.
At any point, we're just going to take it one game at a time.
At any point in time, Tommy, did it ever cross your mind to say, suck my ass, I'm on Tosh.0? Because it would have crossed my mind.
Well, I like to think that I am growing a bit of a celebrityism, but I don't want to make it like, yes, my smells like candy cane.
Well, I think
May 6th, we're gonna. I
think you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, don't worry.
Suck my ass is great.
May 6th, different TommyNC2010. Yeah, completely. He's gonna be like the fucking Miz.
Is it May 6th or May 5th? I thought it was 15th.
May 5th is his debut. See, I know the date because I care.
Oh, it's only a few days. May
I seem
5th.
to notice that you guys, both of you guys, haven't followed the event page on Facebook.
He doesn't even know what date it's on. I know.
You know, Joe Cronin followed the event page on Facebook.
Because he's a big suck ass. Don't listen to him. He's a big suck ass. You know what I said to Cronin? I said he's gonna have the premiere night is May 5th, and on May 6th is the day that TommyNC basses Joe Cronin in subs.
Yep, right.
You know what I'm gonna say? I knew you were better than Cronin all along.
All along. We
finally getting his due. What a no talent over there in Quincy.
You don't need them.
You know, I think about something a lot. A long time ago, if I look back and I would have making videos, I thought I would have never made this much connections inside the wrestling community, inside the vlogging community. I wouldn't have thought I would have made any connections. A long time ago, I was a nobody. And now today, you know, I'm working my way up slowly in the community, and I'm just happy to have the friends that I have.
Well,
hey, now you're nobody with almost 3,000 subs. Good.
Probably be 10.
I hope to be like somebody like Kid Behind a Camera someday.
Well, you always have us, unless you don't get back on Tosh.0 in the next 14 months.
Of course, probably Tosh is. I'm probably gonna. He might pick up my Brock Lesnar video.
Oh man, man. Well, I tell you what, man. Well, you never know. I mean, if it really depends on ratings. They'll bring it back if they. Well, let's be serious though. If Tommy makes big ratings, they'll bring him back.
Absolutely,
you know? They'll bring him back. I mean, it's got to be probably. It would have to be off the scale, but I mean, it's not impossible. You know what I mean?
No,
it's not impossible. So.
Oh, that's right, Tommy. See, I was gonna say you should watch my main episode but that's right. In Germany, you guys don't get it over there.
What main episode? Oh, we'll get. We
gotta watch it a different way.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way. Don't you worry about it. And
you guys, an idea for you guys. You guys should do like a live stream together and watch the episode together. Like you should go over to Dave's house and watch it.
Can we hold hands?
Do a live stream of your
I wish I could put it up on the screen, but I think that Comedy Central would cut me in half if I did something like that.
No, I'm not talking about Comedy Central. I'm talking about MTV's Made. You know, you said you.
Oh, the Made episode.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, the movie you did. I saw the movie you did.
Oh, no, have you seen the episode of Made?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't see the one. I didn't see the episode.
Well,
I didn't know he did an episode.
You can go to my YouTube page on my About page, and the link will be right in there. And I don't know, since you live in Germany, you have to download it somehow.
We can get anything. Don't worry. We're like gangsters out here. The way we get shit.
Yeah, we're gangsters.
The Germany can't stop us.
I have a song for Funktacular. It's called Gangster.
Really?
Yeah, we've heard it.
Gangster.
Really?
I've heard it.
Dave didn't like it. I love that song.
I loved it. I thought it was so far ahead of its time. It's like people won't get it.
People don't understand.
Well, because everybody's saying, gangster, you know, I'm a gangster. I'm going to have my pants all the way down my butt, and I'm just going to put my gun in my crotch and blow it off.
Hey, I got to go, Tommy. Nobody understands you like me, including Dead on Dave. Nobody understands you like me. Nobody cares about you like me. I care for you more than Dead on Dave. That's how I'm going to do this conversation.
At least until May 5th, he does.
Yes. Yeah. So just keep me on. Keep me in mind. Put me on afterwards. Yeah. Put me on afterwards. Tell me. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.